Jesus freak here. While I was waiting yesterday morning for my friend to pick me up so she could take me around to do some of my errands, I got to thinking. And I said, I run myself on three major principles. Those three principles are: on time is late, good enough is not good enough, and malicious compliance is not compliance. Now I'll explain the first and the third, and then I'll explain the second, because I can get deeper into the second than I can into the other two. Now, when I say on time is late, the idea is that in order to be ready so that whatever's got to start at whatever time can start at that time, you have to be early. If you're there exactly on the clock, exactly on the dot, it still results in things having to be held up just as if you were late. And when I say malicious compliance is non-compliance, that's the same thing I'm talking about when I say if you do the right thing for the wrong reason, it's the wrong thing. The presence of malice makes it evil. Latin, militia, M-A-L-I-T-A, literally means evil. So, if the intent is malicious, then no matter what it is it's being done, it's still evil. Now, when I say good enough is not good enough, I start to think about talents. Because let's be fair, we're all given various metaphorical talents. And we're not expected to just let them atrophy and settle for good enough. We're expected to develop them. A certain nobleman went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom and to return. And he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, Occupy till I come. But his citizens hated him and sent a message after him, saying, We will not have this man to reign over us. And it came to pass that when he was returned, having received the kingdom, then he commanded these servants to be called unto him to whom he had given the money, that he might know how much every man had gained by trading. Then came the first, saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 10 pounds. And he said unto him, Well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, have thou authority over 10 cities. And the second came, saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 5 pounds. And he said likewise to him, Be thou also over 5 cities. And another came, saying, Lord, behold, here is thy pound which I have kept laid up in a napkin. For I feared thee, because thou art an austere man. Thou takest up that thou laidst not down, and reapest that thou didst not sow. And he saith unto him, Out of thine own mouth will I judge thee, thou wicked servant. Thou knewest that I was an austere man, taking up that I did not laid not down, and reaping that I did not sow. Wherefore then gavest thou not thou my money into the bank, that at my coming I might have required my own with usury? And he said unto them that stood by, Take from him the pound, and give it to him that hath 10 pounds. And they said unto him, Lord, he hath 10 pounds. For I say unto you, that unto every one which hath shall be given, and from him that hath not, even that he hath shall be taken away from him. But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over, bring hither, and slay them before me. This is from Luke 19:12 through 27. That's why good enough is not good enough. Because if you don't develop the talents that God gave you, they're just going to atrophy. And sure, that's good enough for most people. But that's not good enough for God. I haven't been able to come up with similar things for the other principles I run on. But I figured at least that one I could speak biblically about. So, Jesus freak out.